After 6 weeks of cricket up and down the African lands, it was Australia and India who deservedly made it through to the final. They had been conclusively the best two teams, and now we'd find out who would win the World Cup. There was a capacity crowd inside the Wanderers Stadium in Johannesburg, and it promised to be a classic as the fans created a colourful and noisy atmosphere. Damien Martyn recovered from his finger injury, and Ian Harvey missed out on a place in the final. For the Indians, there were no changes from their semi-final win over Kenya. Sourav Ganguly won the toss, and he chose to field. What a break.
Over pitches, Sehwag smashes him through the covers. The 50's up. 1 wicket down and only 8 overs bowled. Straight up in the air. This should be out, and it will be out. Darren Lehmann has got it. There's the second wicket. Brett Lee's got his first, and that's 21 wickets for Brett Lee. And India now are in real trouble, 58 for 2. A bit like Sachin Tendulkar. Tried to hook a ball that wasn't quite there. It was good captaincy from Ricky Ponting. Moved 2 men in the deep on the offside. And that's a big edge. There's wicket number 3. And that's wicket number 20 for Glenn McGrath.
Just about off stump. Not very good footwork there from Mohammed Kaif. Drifting away from the ball, not getting close to it. Umpire Shepherd had absolutely no doubt.
We're inside the 15 overs, so the 2 batsmen out there, Sehwag and Dravid, will take the opportunity to hit down the ground or hit into the open spaces to pick up runs and reduce their deficit. Six. Favourite spot today. Sky's clearing, although we've got some rain. There's a man out there, but he's not going to be able to get to that. $100 up for India. Umpire Shepherd's going across to umpire Buckner now. The sun's coming out as well. We've got the lights on. The umpire's saying bring on the covers. A lot of Indian supporters think that's the end of the game.
I think they need to read the rules, Richie, because this will be a very short break. Short and sharp. Well, the good news for everybody concerned is that they're the umpires. They're on their way out. That, I'm sure, will please everybody.
Well, he goes for the big one. He's not going to waste time with Bradley Hogg. He's found the boundary, Sehwag. He'll look for the big one. And he gets maximum. Sehwag has to hurry. He's gone. A direct hit. The third umpire called for. The Australians are celebrating.
Don't think there's any doubt here. As we have seen on so many occasions, when you hit the stumps full on, that extra fraction of a second that it takes for you to get the ball and take the bails off, usually the batsman gets in.
Now that is a huge blow for India.
It's a beautiful shot. Even the slow outfield, the rain on it, won't pull that up. That was a super stroke. And that should be out. That's what I said. That should be out. Assume nothing. Damien Martin let it get too low on him. He's playing in this match with a broken finger. It's 165 for 4. Back onto the stumps. Bickle, you've done it again. Now that is such an important wicket. It's one of the unluckiest ways to be out.
That's away again. That's very well played. That's the second boundary in the over in the same region from Mongia.
You don't associate stroke play with Dinesh Mongia, but this brings up the 200.
That's gone high. There is a fieldsman converging. Brett Lee it is coming underneath it. And he takes the catch. He covered some good ground there, some 15, 20 metres, I suppose, Brett Lee. That's the end of Yuvraj Singh, and surely that's the end of India in this World Cup final.
It's turning away from him, he's hitting against the spin. Toe ends it. Brett Lee makes a lot of ground. Always had it in his sights.
It's gone back over Andrew Symonds. Is it out? Yes, it is. That is a brilliant catch. Damien Martin, who put one down earlier, has now taken an absolute blinder. Very, very quick indeed across the grass and had to get the dive out.
What's impressive about this is, first of all, he's got a broken finger. Now look at this. Makes the ground and then watches it into his hands. Now the other thing is, gets his elbows out the way so he doesn't drop it when the ground hits the ground. Terrific catch.
Short ball. Glenn McGrath is down there and he's taken the catch.
That's another one. It was on the cards. Srinath wasn't bothered coming in line. 22 wickets for Brett Lee.
Well, that would have been a very good Yorker against anyone.
That's in the air, will clear mid off. It was right in the slot for Nehra. He smashed it through mid-on this time. He'll get another boundary. That will end the over. 234 for 9.
Dominated by one-day cricket. What a party the supporters and the players would have had that evening in Johannesburg. Australia play with colour, flair, skill and unity. What's more, they're outstandingly well led.
It was just an outstanding effort by the whole team right the way through the World Cup. All of our support staff have been sensational. The whole thing has run really smoothly for us and we've come out and played very well today.
Our goal was to go undefeated through. We've always wanted to play and win. Look, we've done some hard yards this tournament. We've played well. Just out today, it's very emotional. It's one of those things we just wanted to try and win the game, bat well and bowl well, and it worked out that way. So it's a great win for the boys. Fantastic.
Everything went really well for us today. We've been building up to this and the batters really took it upon themselves today. They put their hands up and made sure we got a very good total on the board and we ended up doing that and it ended up being enough. So, I'm absolutely lost for words at the moment.
We can analyse it all we like, and Indians will doubtless reflect on the early loss of Tendulkar as having been their biggest problem. The truth, though, is that against that attack, it was too big an ask. Glenn McGrath took 3, Lee 2, Hogg 1, Bickle 1 and Symonds 2, and Ricky Ponting lifted the trophy.